Alright, it's windy, so I don't know how good this is going to be, but nice and overcast. And can it get any better than being on the beach the day before your birthday? I don't know if it's any better than that. Look at this. So I'm heading out to the end of the pier. They said pomp are biting off the pier. I didn't know if that happens because I've never caught a pomp. So hopefully this is the first day I catch a pomp. If not, maybe the Spanish or something else are biting. Whatever is biting, I'll show you what I got. It's Fred. Need that to come a little closer. They are destroying something, but they're not close enough to the pier. I don't know if that's Jacks or Spanish. It's hard to tell. Right when Beach Bum was leaving, I get out here. Uh-oh, now my pole fell. Well, no fish yet. But hey, look at this. Alright folks, so here I am. First attempt in the new kayak, which is, as I said before in the other kayak video, new to me. And I'm out here in Pensacola. So I'll show you some videos. I'm going to show you my setup, and please, any comments, any suggestions, that'll help me out. I'm trying to get the whole camera stuff set up, but that may not work too well today on my first try. So my main goal today is catch fish, but I'll video it in some form or fashion. Here we go. Alright, so here's the new rig, as the kids say nowadays. Got my life jacket, that will be on, as you saw in the previous video. It's got some straps here, and what I did was I used that to tie down my cooler for a fish I catch. So hopefully we'll be catching a lot of those today, or at least a couple. That'd be a good start. And I've got all of those foot anti-skid, whatever you want to call them, little pads in. I got all those in. Go Gators. And this is the little Scotty mount, I believe that's what it's called, for the rod. You just lift it up, move it, put it where you want. It's adjustable. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll use that today or not. I may drag a lure as I'm paddling around or moving around. The water is moving pretty good. It's a little windy, so we'll try to find some spots. Got some tie downs here for some things for my anchor. I may not leave it tied here. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to have that tied off at. My pliers right there. Somehow my clip disappeared. I can't remember where that is. And this is my new seat setup. Pull that off of here. So I had a little stadium seat at home. Looks like a decent little pad. I made a board for it. I'm going to have to, when I get home, I'll finish that. I'll paint it with probably some deck paint or some kind of outdoor waterproof paint. Just used 1 1/4 PVC, made a frame underneath it. Got some, I don't know if you can see that, but down in there where the scupper holes are, and I've got those plugged. Those are the only two I'm plugging. I've got a little extension going down in there, and I just strapped it onto the original seat, which I found out doesn't have the little strap on the back that actually holds it. It snaps in, but there's nothing to snap over it. So we'll see how that works today, but it looks like it's going to work pretty good. I've got it strapped down here with another one. It's elevated enough that I was able to put one of my small tackle, my gear boxes in here. So I've got some top water, got some voodoo shrimp and some other stuff. Over here I've got my paddle. I hooked up a paddle clip, but I think when I get home, I'm gonna take that off, and I'm going to actually either use some rivets or something to hold that in better. I don't like the screws that I put in. It didn't seem to hold very good, but it's in there for now, and should last for a trip. And if it doesn't, I've always got the little paddle strap that's still on it, so I can use that. Got the oar elastic. I guess this is just in case you lose it, or for the paddle, I mean. I put a little container in here for a dry box. Hopefully it's still here. Yep, there it is. It's just a little bungee cord box. I'm probably put my phone or keys in there. Velcroed the bottom of it to hold it in. And then of course in the back, you know, rods and reels. I got my basket crate set up. Got lunchbox in there. I've got some other stuff that I need. Anchors in there. Tackle bag is back here, which will probably end up here with me most of the time, but that's where it is for now. Got my net, got a little pool noodle stuck on that. That's the way I rigged that up originally back a while back. And then something new I'm trying is I've got a pole set up. I was going to use this as like a kind of a mini power pole kind of a deal. And if I was in any kind of shallows, 3, 4, almost up to 5 feet, it would work. And I got a little T taped onto the top temporarily just to hold it. I got a camera set up back here, and we'll see. I don't know, it's probably going to spin around too much. I haven't figured out how to hold that still yet, but I'm going to work on that. I've got it zip tied down here just so it doesn't at least fall out. And I don't have a GoPro, so this camera is pretty cheap. And I plug my battery in before I get rolling, and we'll see how it goes. It's also a little mount I got at Walmart. It was only like 14 bucks that you can actually clip your phone onto this too, and I may do that at some point. If I could figure out how to rig it up front, I may do that. I'll probably buy me some of the little slide mounts eventually, mount those onto the front. I got my my tape on there, which actually lasted longer than I thought it would. It hit some rain and it still actually stayed on. It's not on there great, but it'll be good enough for me today for the weekend. So here we go. I'm gonna get out there and do some fishing and hopefully get some good video of catching some fish. All right, so I'm out here, different spot. Honestly, I have no idea where I am. I just got lucky, found a spot and pulled up in a little, just a end of a dirt road basically that went into the bay here. I guess this is the bay side. I really have no idea. I was trying to get in on the other side where there was a nice inlet that led to the pass, but I wasn't able to get out there, and so I just drove and I saw this road from a distance, and I was like, well, there's water out there, let's go see what it looks like. And it's really calm over here, which is nice because where I was earlier today was real windy. Caught one pinfish, which seems to be the only thing I can catch, but maybe my luck will change out here, we'll see. So I'll keep you guys posted. So finally, first real fish of the day, but it's a little one, but hey, it's a red. So not too shabby, got a couple of spots on each side. I'm putting this one back. He's just too small. He's almost 14 inches. He's about 13. So we'll see if we can find a bigger one. The bugs are out, but it paid off. 16-inch speckled trout. This one's getting cooked. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm telling you. Alright, so I'm back on filming, obviously. I haven't been filming much because I haven't been catching anything, so I'm heading back in. I'm just working the docks. As I go back in, it's super peaceful out here. It's real calm. There's a lot of docks, so I'm going to hit these. The speckled trout I caught was like in the open. I mean, he was probably, I don't know, 10, 20 yards off the shore. And he, and then I'm using dead shrimp, so I didn't really expect to catch him. I did catch that puppy drum earlier, which doesn't really surprise me there, but just because he was small. But try this spot here. There is a fish, what's it called? Well, it's a dock light, but it's not actually on a dock, it's next to a dock. So I'm going to try that, even though it's not dark. So sometimes those fish attractors really work. I saw some people on YouTube fishing them at night, so I don't want to do any name dropping or anything, but Triple B was one of them. That's not his real name. And then Angle Up with Brant, and cameraman Ron was out there too. So I know that Anyway, I know that they work, so especially if it is night. And like I said, it's not dark yet. Man, the bugs are crazy out here. So we'll see. I'll probably have to do some editing on this video, but I've only got a little bit of time left, so I figured I'd just let it run. And I'm kind of using this. It's not a popping cork. Oh, there we go. Oh, little guy, little guy. Pulled him up out of the water. Let's see what he is. Oh, well, I think that's a mullet. I haven't seen. Let me see. Let me get him off here and see. It's probably bait is what he should be. Oh, that's a shiner. I haven't seen a shiner in so long. I don't know. You guys can comment and tell me. Dang, he's trying to get stuck in my net, and he just did. Oh, dude. Really? I'm gonna be bait if I keep this up. There we go. All right. One more look. Oh, he's going back in. Here we go. All right, dude. There we go. So there's been a lot of bait getting chased, so I'm wondering if that was the that was actually what the trout were chasing them. So I don't know.